My dear children, today in this module we are going to learn about the term trial balance. Let me ask one question. What do you know by the term trial balance? Trial balance is the basic input for preparation of financial statements of the company. The important financial statements of the company are trading and profit loss account and balance sheet. A bookkeeping worksheet in which the balance of all ledger accounts are compiled in debit and credit columns. A company prepares a trial balance periodically, usually at the end of the accounting period. The general purpose of producing a trial balance is to ensure the entries in a company's bookkeeping system are mathematically correct. The basic objective of preparing trial balance is to know the arithmetical accuracy of business transactions. All the transactions of the financial nature are recorded in the books of accounts. Journal proper and other subsidiary books record all the business transactions originally. With the help of subsidiary books and journal, we prepare ledger accounts. The ledger accounts have the debit and credit side. The ledger accounts are balanced. If the credit side exceeds the debit side, the excess is known as credit balance. In the same way, the excess of debit side on the account exceeds or over its credit side, it shows debit balance. After balancing these ledger accounts, we should like to check the arithmetical accuracy of other accounts, and for this purpose, trial balance is prepared. Trial balance is a statement which is prepared with the debit and credit balance of ledger accounts to test the arithmetical accuracy of the various transactions which are recorded in the various book of accounts. It may also be prepared with the debit and credit total of ledger accounts and also with the balance and the total of ledger accounts. Book of accounts are maintained according to the double entry system where every debit has its corresponding credit. So, the total of the debit and credit columns of the amount column must tally. If the total of debit and credit amount column is equal, we assume our book of accounts to be arithmetically correct. If the total of debit and credit amount is not equal, we assume our book of accounts to be arithmetically not correct. Now we are going to study the important features of trial balance. The first important feature of trial balance is the trial balance is prepared on a specific date. This is why we use the word as on with its heading. Example, trial balance of ABC Limited as on 31st March 2016. Then second point is trial balance contains the list of all the ledger accounts including cash account. Trial balance is a statement which contains the debit and credit balances of various ledger accounts. Another important feature of trial balance is it may be prepared with the balance or total or balance and total of ledger methods or ledger accounts. That means there are two or three methods for preparing trial balance. First method is total method. Second method is balance method. And third method is total cum balance method. Then another point is the total of the debit and credit column of the amount must be equal. Then next important feature of trial balance is that in the case the debit and credit side of the trial balance are equal, we assume that the principle of double entry system and the assumptions of accounting equation have been observed. Then next or another important feature of trial balance is that the difference between the debit and credit side of the trial balance points out that certain mistakes have been committed somewhere. Then last important feature of trial balance is if the both debit and credit side have the same total. For example, debit side total of rupees 6 lakh and credit side also there is a total of rupees 6 lakh. It does not mean that there is no mistake in accounting. These are the important features of trial balance.